My name is Ann.
My name is Angie.
And we want to welcome you to another episode of Cray Content. So in this episode, we'll be cleaning our aquarium. And we just brought in our crayfish, Lady Deadpool. We have a surprise for you guys. We have brought home a big new monster crayfish.
Welcome back to another episode. So in this episode here, we can see the girls taking out the breeding boxes. And what I'm doing here is I'm scraping over the gravel with my aquarium cleaner just to get all the gunk out underneath the gravel and the rocks. Because there's been quite a bit of a collection underneath there for the last couple weeks.
When we removed the hiding places, they started fighting. This is our true pregnant crayfish fighting.
So this is Lady Deadpool. We dropped her in the aquarium and she was so happy to be there. She flew around because she was scared, but then she found herself a beautiful spot. When we found her, she was missing two claws and one pincer. She was the crayfish we rescued.
And this is our new mysterious crayfish. We call him Spots just because he has a whole bunch of spots all over his body. Spots we found during our crayfish bait, and he was one of the larger ones in there. We noticed the unique design on the back of his carapace as well as the rest of his body, and so we thought we'd keep him and introduce him into the aquarium. Spots, unfortunately, is a very aggressive crayfish. Here you can see this is our round one fight between Spots and TC, okay? So here Spots is just kind of pushing TC back. We've seen a lot of individual efforts from Spots trying to maintain his territory against TC. Here you kind of TC's just kind of running away from Spots just because Spots is a little bit larger. Spots is kind of sitting about maybe I'd say 5 to 6, maybe 6.5 inches, whereas TC is probably closer to the 5.5 inch mark. And here is round 2 of TC versus Spots. Now this all happened because TC was backing up looking for food, and he just happened to cross into where Spots was. Spots quickly turned around and it's on. But this is a very unique video in this round 2 because Spots took round 1. Here in round 2 we see TC really pushing Spots backwards and Spots really having a hard time maintaining his territory. For some reason that's unexplainable, TC just found that extra strength or that extra courage to really get Spots out of his comfort zone. And so, all you see here is the Spots backing up, trying to get away from TC, but TC just advancing. Here's round 3 between TC and Spots. So this all happened because Spots was wandering around, and this time Spots bumped into TC. They kind of got things kind of wrestling around, and then they kind of broke up relatively quickly. So I would call this one a tie.
That's it for this video. Thank you for watching and supporting Cray Content.